students should be allowed to experiment, and of course that will lead to innovation. So it's very important, people passing or failing or letting them learn their own way at their own pace is extremely important, so that should happen. I definitely wanted to become pilot all throughout, but that's not the only dream I have. As a kid, like we all say every day, like I want to become this, I want to become that. So I wanted to become like a lot of things, but definitely pilot was like on the top of the list, and that's what like I'm living my dream. And a lot of things as far as like education is concerned or through the journey matters, how it shapes up and how you follow your dreams and all those things do matter. So I'm living the list of things I made when I was younger, and this has been the priority, and this is on the top. And I had amazing teachers in my school who taught me things, just not only lessons, normal, regular lessons, but I. This was a teacher who made me write a list of 10 things I wanted to do in my life. And that was the first question I asked him. I know I want to become a lot of things, but how will I become? So he told me, you just make a list, and that list is true today. He said, the day you will want to, you will figure it out how you want to. So he asked me, first question he asked me is, Divya, you want to be like a pollen which will be placed with the wind wherever it places it, and then you want to live your life like that, or you want to be where you want to be? I'm like, I want to be where I want to be. And he's like, if you want to do that, you should know where you want to be first. So that's how he made the list. And he said, but I don't know how will I be there. He said, the moment you know what you want to be, you will figure out how. So more important what you want to do. My teachers have been like teaching me amazing things all throughout my journey. I'm still in touch with my teachers. Whenever I need to ask some things back, I think I still go back to my school teachers and ask, and they guide me right in many ways. Even when I wanted to come into aviation, I was selected for my engineering, and I was doing engineering college, and I asked one of my teacher if I should go for aviation. This is my dream, should I be doing it or not? Because especially that time, nobody knew about being a pilot in Vijayawada. Nobody was ever doing it. Like I was the first one to do from there, at least who I know of. Like I didn't know anybody else doing it. So I asked him, should I do it? It's risky to leave engineering college and to go there and do this. He's like, only when you take a different path, you will find your footsteps back. And that is so true. When you're younger, it's much easier. You can take on the world the way you want, and you decide for yourself. And in 8th class, again, I started performing very well. By 9th, I topped my school. And but also in my 10th class, I decided that I don't want to run in a race every time. I told my parents before board exams that I don't want to study. They're like, are you sure you don't want to study for your boards? And I don't want to study. I don't want to compete. I got about 9th. I got like a very good percentage, all A plus my report card, to 98 marks in maths CBSE, to 10th I got only 58%. And I don't want it to compete. And I'm like, I want to look at bigger picture in life. If one exam can decide my life, that is not true. That's not going to happen. When I joined my 11th class, I was put in, there were 12 sections. I was put in 6th section. And after quarterly evaluation, again, I was in the top section. So basically, one exam cannot decide your life. You are what you are. Constantly you have to perform in life. If you burn out yourself as a child and get so bothered with marks, it's not right. No, not at all. And one exam cannot decide who you are. So if basics are taught well, even maths, once the basics are taught very well, especially geometry and any of it, and you can use your own mind and perform. It's like playing games after that. So for anything we study, the fundamentals are clear and good, then further everything else becomes so much nicer and fun. I think there should not be any pressure of performing, because I remember my school days to be so much fun and nice, and I remember there are times I got worst marks. I got 2 marks, and some exams I didn't perform at all, but I was having so much fun, even writing poetry about failures and how we should take failures. And we looked at everything as so much fun. We performed, it's good. We didn't perform, it's fine. And everything is beautiful and nice in its own way. I think that fun element is what is losing out overall, and people are taking exams and life too seriously. Then you're just competing, but you're not learning. So the learning part should never miss out. And if there's so much competition, I think the learning part will miss out. When students should be allowed to experiment, and of course that will lead to innovation. So it's very important people passing or failing or letting them learn their own way at their own pace is extremely important. So that should happen. If you look back, if you even you remember from your school, you will not remember anything what you studied which you did not connect with. When you connect with what you're studying, it stays with you for life. What the teachings are, how you, and especially the things which are applicable in your life and you're interested in them, they'll always stay with you. Discipline is something which I look up to in some people in my profession. They've been extremely disciplined about what they do, and that takes people to places. No matter what, we take discipline on the lighter side in today's time, including, I'm not talking about others, even me. We don't take discipline to be such a serious thing, but I think that really, really helps us grow for where we want to be. Discipline is the main factor. And regarding mistakes, what we've been taught in aviation is from the time we started learning flying to now, it's okay to make mistakes, but pay attention to not making them again. Learn from them, and learning from them is extremely important. Mistakes will happen, but if you don't learn and like you're not bothered about it, then you're nowhere. So I think first thing is be connected with what you're learning. Try and connect, because that works much better. You'll perform better with it, and it'll stay with you for longer time. Secondly, it's okay to fail. It doesn't matter. Success failure is not a credibility for anything. Third is, I would say, uh, it's okay not to know, but it's not okay not to learn.